Distinguished judges, dear coach, good morning. My name is Yu Zhe and my teammates are Yan Ai and Lily. We are honored to be here to present our proposal and hope that it will facilitate collaboration between the US and China.
Before we begin our presentation, I would like to introduce you to John and May. They are second-year undergraduate students at the University of Minnesota and Xiling University, respectively. They both have very busy schedules and find themselves eating frozen or easy prep meals and snacks that come with a lot of packaging. Both have some understanding regarding recycling, but don't necessarily go out of their way to properly classify and dispose of their waste. Additionally, they utilize recipes passed down from family when cooking and have little understanding regarding each other's culture.
Our presentation will be divided into 5 parts. We would like to reintroduce the Reduce, Reuse, and Recycle program about trash management in 2 countries and its relevance to the relationship between China and the US. Then we will focus on the current challenges in executing this program. Most importantly, we will posit a solution to the problem and fully consider its feasibility. In the last section, we will elaborate our project's impact on the climate and future relationship between China and the US. First, let's dive into the topic relevance and challenge. Why should collaboration start from trash? Why should the US and China focus on reuse, reduce, and recycle? I would like to start by briefly providing a recap regarding climate change. According to the United Nations, climate change refers to long-term shifts in temperatures and weather patterns. These shifts may be natural, but since the 1800s, human activities have been the main driver of climate change, primarily due to the burning of fossil fuels like coal, oil, and gas, which produces heat-trapping gases. The effects of climate change can already be seen in many places. The Environmental Defense Fund reports that some critical aspects include alteration to weather and ocean. The change in normal climate patterns is a major threat to agriculture. As natural habitats also become more hostile, animals, forests, and many other species are also at risk. Historical greenhouse gas emissions are closely linked to current levels of global warming. According to CNN, China and the United States are the world's 2 biggest gas emitters. So any attempt to address the climate crisis will need to involve deep emission cuts from these 2 powerhouse nations. This figure represents cumulative CO2 emissions since 1850. While the US has the most emissions by far, China has rapidly increased emissions since the 2000s, along with rapid development. As humans, producing trash is inevitable and a byproduct of living. Municipal solid waste, MSW, landfills are the 3rd largest source of human-related methane emissions in the United States, accounting for approximately 15.1% of these emissions in 2019 at an estimated 292 million tons. China is estimated to have doubled this quantity by 2030. According to the US Department of Agriculture, food loss and waste is estimated to account for approximately 21.6% of MSW in the United States. Additionally, improper waste management not only results in having litter everywhere, but it also affects pollution and increases greenhouse gas emissions. As you can see, this is a mutual threat for the US and China and will require collaboration between these 2 powerful nations. Many different levels of collaboration will be needed to solve this complex issue. Our proposal will focus on the individual, community, and academic levels of collaboration to encourage citizens to take an active part in the waste management process. Both countries will gain better outcomes through collaboration. By improving people's participation rate and collective efforts, there will be higher waste processing efficiency and improved recycling technologies. So how can we encourage proper waste disposal?
In the next section, we'll explain our solution to this complex question. Our solution will be based on grassroots efforts at the individual, community, and academic levels, involving education, media, and games to promote reduce, reuse, recycle, while enhancing mutual understanding and cultural exchange. Multiple studies, including a recent 2019 study published in the Environmental Progress and Sustainable Energy Journal, has shown that waste disposal classification is an effective way to reduce municipal waste and in turn reduce greenhouse gas emissions. We plan on designing a smart machine that can recognize different types of waste and assign points to people who correctly classify and dispose of them. We will also design a website that incorporates games and an idea exchange platform. This will help both countries improve waste classification as well as increase mutual understanding. We will leverage mass media to increase publicization, and through education, we hope that future citizens can greatly reduce improper disposal, reuse their products, and recycle certain wastes. So our bilingual website, WeCycle, solves the problem of mismatched social media platforms. Popular websites in China include WeChat, Weibo, and Xiaohongshu, while popular social media platforms in the US include Instagram, Facebook, and Snapchat. So this creates a significant barrier in communication. Ideally, our website will be marketed and shared on these platforms to increase the number of users. After posting on social media, users can share links to their post on our website or directly upload to the Cultural Exchange platform. So our website will have 4 main modules: the Cultural Exchange, 文化交流, Reduce, Reuse, Recycle, 环保32, Rewards Program, 积分奖励, and others, 其他. The 2 main modules will be the Cultural Exchange and the Reduce, Reuse, Recycle module. Users from both countries can share recipe ideas, nutritional information, and item reuse tips on these platforms. For example, users can share a mapo doufu recipe on Xiaohongshu and provide a link to this platform. They could also share an avocado tofu sandwich recipe and provide a link to their Instagram post on our website as well. And they could also directly upload for additional points. As a part of the Reduce, Reuse, Recycle module, users will be rewarded for doing either of these 3 things. An item example would be the tofu box that can either be recycled or perhaps reused as a dish sponge holder. A key aspect of this will involve innovative trash bins.
Our innovative trash can will have a portable scanning attached to the trash can. It will get activated when the lid opens, and it is optional for the user to sign in or not. The user can still dispose of trash despite they don't have an account. More details of the scanner will be explained later, but we hope to reward users for the good deeds of disposed trash properly. For every points they earn, they can redeem them for the coupons or discounts on their favorite stores. On our website, they can apply those points to save big and get good deals on the items.
We plan on incorporating and building on already existing infrastructure in both countries and rewarding users for their participation. For example, the locations of already existing waste classification stations and related information will be shared in this module as well. An additional other application will include popular recycling or food-themed games, feedback forms, and more. As previously mentioned, the rewards program will be rewarding users for points for their participation in every aspect of this program. These points can in turn be redeemed for local store gift cards and coupons. This would be similar to the Plio app that encouraged U of M students to keep a healthier lifestyle by utilizing the recreation center. And we plan to also recruit and involve local organizations like restaurants and stores to support better waste management, foster cultural exchange, while also helping further advertise their store in our community. We mentioned students a lot because the initial rollout will only involve students at Jilin University and the University of Minnesota due to certain constraints. This will be elaborated further on the next section.
And now we'll discuss the feasibility of our solution. So our website will be developed by members of 2 college campuses, each from each country. U of M has a recycling program that is nationally recognized for its innovative and excellence. Waste on campus has been collected into 4 streams: paper, cans and bottles, organics, and trash. Papers and cans and bottles are brought to the University of Minnesota's material recovery facility, where the recyclables are hand sorted and sold to the manufactured into new products. Organics are brought to industrial compost sites in Rosemont, Minnesota. Similarly, China has also been implementing new technology to improve waste classifications with QR codes and mini apps. Especially Jilin University has a well-known programs for AI and neural network, which can be beneficial to develop a trash identification system to reduce hand-sorted recyclable trash. We think this will be a great opportunity for two universities to exchange intelligence, information, and technological knowledge through collaboration. The development process can be headed by students to not only increase cultural awareness between two countries, but can also reduce costs. For example, Jilin University can use their research from their research lab to do the app development, and U of M can use materials from the Anderson lab to build the scanner. Overall, our solution is expanding existing recycling programs in both countries to benefit students who have been doing a great job at recycling while incentivizing others to recycle more. Our initial stage of engineering process is research. We will be researching different types of trash, such as what are the recyclable trash, organic trash, and more. We would like to analyze what are the possible trash with tags that we can utilize in our programming system and how to handle trash with our barcodes. And once we have all the resource and research information we needed, we will encourage students from the U of M and Jilin University to create a product. So the second stage will be creating a prototype of the scanner and the website page. So here's the follow example of how the portable scanner login page looks like. On the trash can, it will have a login page where user can enter their ID, which is set up by them. And once we have matched the ID in our system, the user can start scanning their trash. Once they're done, they just have to click done and the machine will show the total points they have collected through this one-time recycling. The system will then automatically upload their points to their account. And another way to log in is using a QR code. All they have to do is scan the QR code onto the trash scanner and it will sign it. This scan code will be saved, can be saved in their Apple Wallet or photos on their phones. The apps will also have a total points they have collected so far, so they can exchange for gift cards, coupons, and discounts. Overall, we expect to complete the prototype within 4 months. So in the following 3 months, we will test our ideas. So we will be installing the scanning device and test our program on Jilin and University of Minnesota campus. We'll be placing trash cans on the public places on campus. For example, we'll be placing innovative trash cans at Kaufman Walter Health Science buildings and more, where we can have a great movement of people, visitors, and tourists. We want to test our programs for another 3 months for evaluations and refinement. After we have been approved and tested by a sample of users from 2 different universities, we're hoping to promote our application at the end of the year. We'll be advertising our website on various social media like we have mentioned, WeChat, Weibo, Instagram, and Snapchat. A potential roadblock to our solution is that users may not have a mobile phone to scan a QR code on their trash can to verify their account. To resolve this, we have developed a login page for users to log into their account. The reward points will be automatically uploaded to their accounts after they complete recycling. This will allow users to record their recyclable items even though they don't have a phone with them at that moment. In addition, to ensure students that have their rewards can be applied to their favorite store, a feedback form will be available on the website where users can submit comments. We would then make an effort to expand our partnership. Again, we'll also have gift cards for them to use so they can apply those gift cards to any stores they want. The goal to our application is to promote cultural understanding while combating climate change by encouraging everyone to reduce, reuse, and recycle. And due to the financial constraint, our website and innovative trash can will be focusing on 2 college campuses. As the website gains more popularity and initial roadblocks are cleared, phase rollout can be implemented to different campuses and eventually cities. The initial website design will likely cost less than $3,000 with an addition $5,000 for tech items. Ideally, we will develop an app in the future that is has more functionalities and user-friendly.
5 minutes warning.
Again, our plan rethinks the simple, reduce, reuse, recycle, incorporate trendy social media platforms to raise awareness about climate change. We hope to improve understanding of diet, nutrition, improve the understanding of one's cultures, and enhance the engagement between citizens of two countries. And in conclusion, we would like to emphasize the impact of proposed solutions on the US and China relationship.
We hope to increase our impact as we roll out this program in additional locations. Initially, WeCycle will increase engagement between the students of both countries and foster a greater sense of community by involving local organizations and soliciting sponsorship from stores and restaurants. As we expand, we hope to have a positive environmental impact and protect those that are especially vulnerable to climate change. To reiterate, our goal is to reduce toxins in our shared environment and make a positive environmental impact while engaging citizens from both China and the US. Now let's turn our attention back to John and May. After participating in the design and building of the innovative trash bins, utilizing the WeCycle website, they now understand the role that waste classification plays in climate change. They are much more eager to recycle their food packaging and have a large arsenal of recipes to cook and share. More importantly, they have a better understanding of each other and are excited for collaborations in the future. This concludes today's Trash Talk. Thank you for listening.